Hello and welcome, fellow digital soldiers, to True Reporting. It is the 16th of October, and on today's podcast, we'll be covering a ton of information coming out in the news today. First and foremost, something very positive from NBC News. It says here, the feds have taken down the world's largest dark web CP marketplace. Prosecutors say the vast online store was ran by Jong-woo's son, currently serving a prison sentence in South Korea on charges related to CP. Guys, a lot of more information coming out also from the Washington Times. A massive pro-Trump rally is set for October 17th. That special number, right? And that is tomorrow, my friends, so be sure to check it out. It will be in the state of Texas, America's heartland, which is amazing. Also, the board should be up any day now. Any day, Aiken should be up, and that means you know who will be back, our favorite Anon. And Twitter paves the way for Trump ban with new content rules for world leaders. Why do they want to kick him off of Twitter? Because that is his direct line of communication to the American people. With getting him off of that means that they can continue to besmirch his name and also twist everything that he has to say, thus manipulating the American public further. We cannot have this happen. And speaking of Trump rallies, historically accurate model predicts Trump could win in a landslide. And if you watch those Democrat debates last night, he will have no problem sweeping the floor with them. My friends, before we get into today's podcast, would you please welcome my sponsor, Virtual Shield VPN. Hey guys, Thomas from True Reporting here. I wanted to tell you about my sponsor, Virtual Shield VPN, and what their plans are for the month of October. For this month, they are offering a 25% discount for all VPN plans. We all know there's nothing more spookier than having a digital threat and having our information taken by some hacker. So go to virtualshield.com/TRU for your 25% discount today. Thanks, guys, and enjoy the podcast. All right, guys, it's good to have you aboard. Before we get into today's podcast, would you please go ahead and subscribe to True Reporting 2.0? The link is in the description box below, or you can just go ahead real quick and search it out on YouTube, True Reporting 2.0. Also, please go ahead and click that notification bell so when I post to this channel, you'll be the first to know. And finally, please go ahead and click that like button. The more likes that this video receives, the more times it is recommended to other viewers, thus more eyes on the truth. And with that being said, my friends, let's go ahead and hop into it. This is True Reporting. So coming at us from NBC News, feds take down the world's largest dark web CP marketplace. It says here, prosecutors say the vast online store was ran by Jong-woo's son, currently serving a prison sentence in South Korea on charges related to CP. Federal prosecutors have filed multiple charges against a 23-year-old South Korean man accused of running what they call was the world's largest dark web CP marketplace. The now shuttered English language site called Welcome to Video contains more than 200,000 unique videos, or almost 8 terabytes of data showing sexual acts involving children, toddlers, and even infants, according to the 18-page criminal indictment unsealed here Wednesday and processed 7,300 Bitcoin transactions worth more than $700,000. This is one of those indictments, guys. This is another unsealed indictment that this guy is going to probably get the chair for, lethal injection. He is one of the worst human beings on this planet, and I know there's tons more out there, and I pray to God that the FBI finds them, they throw them in a cell, or they throw them up under the cell. This is unbelievably disgusting, and I'm so glad that we are cracking down on this finally, and POTUS knows all about it too. This is especially Ivanka Trump. She is really pushing this child sex trafficking. She's pushing the CP also. She wants to eradicate it, which it should be done. There's too much money made on this stuff, and it's the devil's hand in it. Absolutely. According to prosecutors, the vast online store was ran by Jong-woo's son, a South Korean citizen currently serving an 18-month prison sentence in his home country after his conviction on charges related to CP. The site operated from June 15, 2015 until it was seized and shut down by U.S. authorities on March 2018. This guy's only serving an 18-month prison sentence. Do you understand how corrupt these judicial systems are throughout the world, right? At a press conference Wednesday morning, U.S. officials said 337 suspected users of the site have been arrested worldwide to date. Thank God. You may try to hide behind technology, U.S. Attorney for the District of Columbia, Jesse Louis said, but we will find you and arrest you and prosecute you. Almost half of the videos seized were not previously known to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children. Deputy Attorney General Richard Downing said, and quote, there were many children depicted in these videos that have not been identified. They haven't been identified because they're trafficked over from Mexico, probably brought over from China, down from whoever knows. This is how they make their market, right? They sacrifice these kids. They exploit these children. They do whatever they want to do with them because they, in my opinion, I don't even think they're human beings at this point. I believe they're possessed of some sort, but that's another story for another time. The site allegedly rewarded its members with, in quote, points in relation to the amount of illegal material they uploaded. Authorities announced Wednesday. God, these people are sick. One user of the site, a former federal U.S. law enforcement agent, even downloaded more than 50 hours worth of videos. The son was indicted on federal CP charges in August 2018, which remain sealed until Wednesday. Keep opening these up. We have over 180. It's either 180 or 130,000 indictments that are sealed. These things are real. You have got to understand that things are happening because these indictments do indeed exist. In addition to Sun, more than 300 other suspects have been arrested in South Korea as of Wednesday, while still more suspects were identified in other countries, including the United Kingdom and the United States, including a Washington, D.C. man who was caught with the equivalent of 50 years worth of video footage he had downloaded. The website ran solely on the dark web, a section of the internet that can only be accessed via a Tor browser, which is designed to protect users' tracks online and obscure digital footprints. Users could purchase videos using cryptocurrency, and an annual membership was priced at 0.03 bitcoins at currently exchange rates around $300. Well, bust them, send their ass to prison, and be done with it. This is demonic. Continuing forward, a massive pro-Trump rally is set for October 17th. We all know about that number, right, guys? Loyal grassroots fans of President Trump are striking back at his political antagonists. Plans are underway for the March for Trump. Stop Impeachment Now rallies set for October 17th at the Capitol and at locations around the nation. We want our president to know he is not alone, and we stand with him. Our president needs us more than ever. We must not let him down, say organizers from Women for America First, a nonprofit group that is the main force behind the march. And guys, also the plans are percolating. So far, buses for rally participants have already been booked to depart from New York, Florida, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, South Carolina, Illinois, Iowa, Tennessee, Massachusetts, Ohio, and Connecticut. We are coming to Washington to support our president, to stand with him through this impeachment charade, Amy Kremer says, a longtime Tea Party activist and founder of the Host organization, tells SiriusXM's Breitbart News. So let's check and see where the next rally is. I believe it's in Texas, Dallas, Texas, Thursday, October 17th at 7 p.m., my friends, Central Standard Time. So we all know this is a special number, but something was brought to my attention about what Joe Biden has said, which I do not like. Coming at us from at JFK Jr., it says, did y'all catch Biden saying, in quote, we need to get Trump out by the 17th? What the question mark? Election day is not on the 17th. It takes longer than 24 hours to do the impeachment process. So what was Biden talking about? Then for Mark Taylor, pray for the president's protection, folks. He is in Dallas on the 17th. The deep state is desperate. Panic. Dallas, John F. Kennedy, right? This is not, there are no coincidences. So let's pray for our president. I'm sure he is comfy. He is safe. He is well insulated by Marines and everyone else standing beside him. Continuing forward, Twitter paves way for Trump ban with new content rules for world leaders. Twitter has announced new rules governing how they will now treat world leaders' accounts, making clear that certain content will result in enforcement action, according to Tuesday's press release. There continues to be meaningful public conversation about how we think about tweets from world leaders on our service. We welcome the conversation and want to share more context on our principles and process for reviewing reported tweets from these accounts, reads the statement. What are they trying to do? They're trying to silence our president because this is his direct line of communication to the people. Again, this is taking away more free speech. These technocrat social media giants are nothing more than a dictatorship. They are on the equivalency of Stalin, of all of these dictators out there, right? This is what they stand for. They stand for silencing and marginalizing people, and they will not get away with it much longer. I believe POTUS and the military will put an end to this sooner than later. Also, historically accurate model predicts Trump could win in a landslide. If you watched the debates last night, these people are jokes. They're all agents. I tweeted this out the other day, actually last night. They're all agents. I couldn't watch more than 5 minutes of it without being completely disgusted. Moody's Analytics, which has accurately predicted who will win the presidency in the past years, has said that Donald Trump will handily beat his opponents and will secure another 4 years in the White House in 2020. You're damn right he will. He's killing it. He's doing the best for our country. He's putting America first. He's blocking the border. He's bringing in so much money for the economy. He's setting China straight. He has 130,000 indictments out there as of now. Guys, this country is winning bigly. This is the Great Awakening, and we stand with him. Finally, I wanted to show you this. This was brought to my attention the other day. The force is strong in my family. This is a tweet from Ivanka Trump. And 16 days later, this was tweeted out, which we talked about. Those are my 7-year-old godson's Star Wars toys. We promise not to take them down, and they are awesome anyway. You know, I talked about this being maybe some satellite, deep state satellites that are maybe doing these direct energy weapons. But when I saw this, him talking about Star Wars, and then I looked into this tweet right here, the force is strong in my family. I don't know if this is a threat to the family, Ivanka's family, as her son is dressed up in as a stormtrooper rather. Very strange. I don't know if there's any correlation with this. What do you think? Leave it in the description box below. And my friends, if you found this informative and you enjoyed it, please subscribe to my channel. You can follow me on Twitter at TRUreporting. And don't forget to leave a like. You can also donate to this channel and keep it afloat by going to my PayPal, Patreon. We have a P.O. box, and also we have True Reporting merch. Don't forget, guys, tonight, a live call-in show from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Call in with your questions, your comments, your concerns. It's always a good time. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger, guys. Last time we had over 800 people in the chat, and it's a fun time. So if you want to join in, please do so. Remember, 8 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I will see you there. I will tweet it out. I will also put it on all social media. Please share this video far and wide on your social media accounts as well. Take care of one another. Be kind to one another. And I'll see you tonight. Have a great day. Bye-bye.